can come, someone can confirm.
Hi, this is Dinesh. Good evening.
Yeah, guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's wait. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Just wait for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, now let's start again. Sorry for the delay. I'll start. I'll share my screen. You guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Start it. Okay, so who all are there? I think. Okay, good. So we'll start now. Anyway, any doubts related to last class?
Actually, Rahul, this is first I have joined, so I will check the videos and if any doubts, I will.
Fine.
Yeah.
No issues. You can go through the videos and you can ask any doubt if you have.
Rahul,
Yes.
can you please let me know where is the video?
At the end of the session, like in the WhatsApp group, I'll ping the link.
Okay, fine, cool.
Okay, so let's get started now. Last class, I gave some assignment. You guys try to go through that. Anyone? Anyone? Tried for it seems nobody tried. Okay. Yeah, guys.
Rahul, can you share the assignment again today? Today, I will try to do that.
Okay, no issues. Okay, guys, just one request, like whatever assignment I'm giving, just try to attempt that in that week only. I know most of you are working people, you might not do that amount of time, but it was very small assignment. Anyway, I'll give the assignment again. I'll try. I'll check tomorrow if you guys are able to get the solution or answer for those assignments. So I'll wait for tomorrow. We'll if you are not able to get the answers, we'll discuss those assignments tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so today we are going to learn about very interesting things. Okay, just a minute. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so very interesting things we are going to read about today. Okay, so we'll talk about, primarily we will talk about strings, string concatenation, operators, if else, loops, and whatever we can cover in, let's say, in next 1.5 hour. Okay, till 10 p.m. we'll try to cover whatever we can do. This is going to be very interesting. Again, I am using the online compiler. I format my system, but it again got crashed. I think I'll have to buy one new laptop. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Anyway, the learning will be there. It doesn't matter which ID or a compiler we are using. It's just because we are just learning C#, so that does not make that much of difference. Anyway, so we'll start with string. Can you guys tell me in C#, string is a keyword or string is a class in C#? Any idea?
The string is a class in C#.
Do we have any string keyword as well?
As far as I know, we don't. I guess.
Okay, fine. Understand one thing. In C#, of course, a string is a class. Okay, so a string is a class. Okay, in C#. But
So
we
just
have, yeah. Any
just
question?
one question query arise because of this question. So like, is there any language like where it is treated as a keyword?
Yeah, I think in C or C++ it was a keyword.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, please keep yourself on mute. Yeah. So what I was saying is, in C# we have string and string as class. Now just try to understand the difference. When I wrote string as a keyword, I have used small s. When I have written string as a class, I have used capital S. Basically, what is there in C# is you have a string keyword as well, and you have a string class as well. You can use any of them. I'll show you. I'll tell you the difference as well. Let's say I'm saying string s is equal to hello. That's it. And I will try to print it. I'll say console.writeLine, and I'll say not, I'll just say s, and I will try to run it. Okay, so you are getting hello printed. That's fine. There is a class as well. String class also available. Okay, I'll take one more example. I'll say string s1 is equal to hi, and I will try to print it. Let's see it works or not. Hello and hi both are getting printed, isn't it? But why on same line? Okay, so you can see that the output is there, isn't it? You are getting hello and you are getting hi as well. I'm not sure why WriteLine is giving the output in the same line. It should not. Yeah, now it is fine. Can you see hello and hi both are getting printed? Now let's try to understand the difference. There is no difference. I'll write it here. In C#, string keyword is an alias to the string class. That's it. No difference. Okay. String keyword is an alias. If you want, you can use a string capital S. Now, when you are using capital S string, it means you are directly accessing the class. If you are using small s, then it means you are using a string keyword. The thing is same. Basically, string keyword is nothing but an alias to the string class. That's it. Clear?
In Java, it will not accept, right?
Yeah, in Java, it's only the string class. There is no string keyword in Java. Fine.
Okay.
Any question? Fine. So I will be using string keyword only. There is one more way of creating string object. So I'll show you that as well. I can say string s2 is equal to new string, and within the double quotes, I'll say, how are you? Okay. And I will try to run it. Oh, sorry, I did not do anything. I'll have to print it as well. So I'll try to print s2 as well. So you are getting hello, hi, how are you? Now, it does not matter which methodology, which syntax you are using to create a string. The result is going to be the same. Whether you're using this way of creating a string, you are using this way of creating a string, or you're using new keyword to create a string, the thing will remain the same. You are creating a new string object. Okay, string as a class. So whenever you create string, it will create an object in the memory. It will provide some memory allocation to that particular string. Now, what is new keyword? We will talk about new keyword in later class, not today in detail, but all three options are available. Okay. And also in a string class, there are multiple predefined functions already available. There are n number of functions are available to handle the string. We are not going to discuss about all those string. In today's class, we'll just see basic thing about string, which is required in few next classes. And then we will have one more detailed class for a string. Okay, in this, I don't think anybody will have any doubt how we can create string. Remember one thing, string is nothing but an array of characters, which is enclosed within a double quote. So whenever in C# you are trying to create a string, make sure that whatever string, whatever characters you are putting in, that has to be enclosed within a double quotes. Clear? Clear. Fine. Now we'll see a few very important things.
Just a question here. We are creating any object. You put it
Yes.
as to,
Yes, string object will be created again. As I've said to you that we have a detailed session for string. I have a planned session for string class separately. So there I'll discuss you the memory management of string class, how the memory allocation happen for a string, because this is a very important interview question. Like for, let's say, if you have 3-4 years of experience, working experience, there might be questions related to string memory allocation. So for that particular reason, I'll be taking string class in detail in coming sessions, not today. But just make sure that whenever you are creating string, the object will be created. But there are some regulations, rule and regulation, which we'll discuss in later time. Clear?
okay. Usually, like which method we will used in the creating in the frameworks, like mostly how we are creating the strings
Without new keyword.
without new keyword. Okay.
Yeah, using the string keyword.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, fine. So I'll keep this code in this file and I'll be sharing this file with all of you. Okay. And also this file will be shared, the video will be shared in the coming classes. I'll try to create a GitHub account and I'll be pushing my code to GitHub, and I will provide you the link of the GitHub repo. You can clone or download it from there. Okay. That's how we are going to proceed. Like in framework designing as well, when I'll be doing this Selenium and framework designing, there also my code will be always there in the GitHub profile. You can download it from there anytime. Okay, fine. Now, let's say I have a string s1. Sorry. String s1 is equal to, let's say, b. String s2 is equal to, let's say, 2. And string s3 is equal to automation. My first question is, this 2 a numeric 2 or a string? Here this 2 is a string or a numeric int value?
A string.
It's a string.
Yes, in double quotes actually.
Of course. Yeah, exactly. Anything which is enclosed within a double quotes will be a string only. It does not matter what kind of value you are passing within the double quotes. You are passing an alphabetic character, a special character, a numeric value, everything within a double quotes is a string in C#. Okay, in most of the programming language. Fine. What I want to do is, I have 3 strings available here. I want to print way to automation. Expected output. This is my expected output. Can you just tell me how can I do that? Just ping your
Yes.
solution in the chat. Ping your solution in the chat. I'll give you 2 minutes. Everyone, just,
Yes. You.
yeah, just keep yourself on mute. Whenever you have any doubt, then only you should unmute yourself. Okay? Yeah. Try your solution. Ping me in the chat. Everybody, please try. Okay, is anybody pinging? Yeah, console. Ananda, I want to print everything. Way to automation. Vipin, sorry for today. I'm not using Visual Studio. From next class, I'll try to use Visual Studio. My system has crashed again. I will have to get one new laptop. I'll go tomorrow. I'll try to get one new. For today, just give me one more day. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah. Most of you are having correct answer. Great. Anand, I don't want any space. So between S1, S2, and S3, there is no point of adding those space between the double quotes. Fine. Correct. Everybody has correct answer. Sunil, why you are keeping S2 and S3 within double quotes?
Sorry, I think that is a wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that should be
yeah.
without that.
Now I'll writing my answer. Just try to match your solution with my one. I'll say everybody knows that to print anything on console in C#, you just have to say console dot write line. Now, if I write something like this, what will be the output? Can you tell me?
S1 will print only.
Only S1 or way?
Only S1. Because
One
we are
only.
putting in double quotes.
Whatever we are putting on inverted commas, it will be take it as string and again it will print.
Now, if you are thinking way will be printed, your assumption is wrong. Your assumption is wrong. If you are thinking that way will get printed, you don't have the correct idea about it. Understand one thing. I have told you, and I'll repeat it again. Anything that you put inside a double quote, that will become a string. Here, I don't want to use string S1. I want to use this S1 variable, isn't it? Now understand what will happen. When this line number 17 will get executed, an object of string will be created. Inside that object, this particular string way will be stored. That object will be pointed by S1. S1 is a variable of type of string, which is just pointing to the object. So I want to print the value which is stored within S1 variable. I just want to print the value which is stored within this S1 variable. So I want to use the S1 variable itself. If I run this code, just see what will be the output. S1 is
print S1 only.
Why? Because you have made this as a string. Now, if I want to print way, which is stored in an object which is pointed by variable S1, I just have to say S1, that's it. Now you will see way getting printed. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, can I write something like this, S1 comma S2? Is that possible? Is that possible? In
No.
C#?
If we are concatenating a string, we need to use plus sign.
Don't forget about concatenation. That's a separate thing. What will be the output of this?
Error.
Error? Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. What we are getting in the output. nothing is happening. But when you will be using Visual Studio, you might get error. Okay. Remember one thing, if I show you the documentation, I'll show you C#. All right. Just see. Okay, it will go into too much of detail. Anyway, I will not go into too much of detail like a string object for now, for couple of next classes. Understand one thing. Now, if you see, these right line methods are overloaded. Now, we have not read about overloading. So I will come back to this documentation when I will be covering overloading concept. Okay. Overloading is nothing but different signature of same function. Like you can use the same function with different way. The functionality is same, but calling and passing values are of different way. I'll come back to this in later classes when I'll cover the OOPS concept. For now, I'll tell you, this is not possible. You will not get anything. Just one value is getting printed. S2 is not getting printed. Okay. Now, I'll tell you how to combine two strings together. So basically, what we want to do is we want to concatenate two strings. Concatenate two strings. How is that possible? What is concatenation? Concatenation is nothing but combining two things together, isn't it? You can concatenate multiple things. So concatenation means combining two things together or combining multiple things together, isn't it? Now here I want to concat two strings. How is that possible? How can we do that? Is very simple. In C#, there is a plus operator. Okay, plus operator. Forget about C# or forget about any programming language. What is the purpose of this plus? Let's say in normal mathematics. Why do we use plus? Why do we use plus? To add two things. Basically, plus is used for addition, isn't it? Yes. So same thing, same like mathematics, in programming language as well, plus is used to add two values. Plus is used for addition. But there is one more use of plus in C#. That is, understand one thing. It does two things, either addition or it will concat. It will do concatenation. Okay. Plus operator perform two operations in C#. Either it will do the addition or it will concat or it will do concatenation. Now, when addition will happen and when concatenation will happen is very simple. Concatenation. Understand one thing. Can you tell me this plus operator is a unary operator or a binary operator? Is it a unary or binary operator? Unary means you can pass only one operand to the operator. Binary means you can pass two operand to the operator. Okay, in mathematics, forget about programming language. In mathematics, if I say 10 plus, what will be the output of this statement? Anything will happen? If I say 10 plus, anything will happen in mathematics? No. Why? Because plus is a binary operator. Always remember, going to discuss about operator later into this session only in detail. But for now, understand one thing. Plus is a binary operator. What do we mean by binary operator? It requires two operands to perform the operation. Is that clear? It requires two operands to perform the operation. You cannot pass only one operand. No. It will not work. You will get compile time error when we will be using Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code. Okay. So remember one thing, you need to pass two values to the plus operator. Is that clear? Clear? Okay, now concatenation. If any of the operand provided to plus is a string, if any of the operand provided to plus operator is a string, then plus operator will always do concatenation. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? We can pass two operand, that's fine. But if any of the operand is a string, it might be both are strings, it might be one is a string. It does not matter. If any of the operand is a string, plus operator will always do concatenation. Concatenation means it will combine two strings. It will combine the two operand that you are passing to plus operator. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Yes. Now tell me one thing. I'll come back to this right line. Tell me one thing. Hi. Hello. What will be the output of this code? Line number 23. What will be the output? Krish will come to that. String plus integer will come to that. What will be the output of this?
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello. Let me run it. Clear? So basically what it's doing, it's combining two strings. Let me remove the space. Now you will get the output hi, hello without any space because it's just combining two strings. That's it. Here we are using plus. Plus is an addition operator. But in case if any of the operand is a string, it will not do addition. It will just combine it. It will just concat those two operands. Now here, what are the two operands that we have provided to this plus operator? The operand one is hi, which is a string. The second operand is again a string, hello. Both of the operands are a string. Definitely it's going to concat. Clear? Is that clear? Yes. Now tell me the output of this statement. I'll keep it here. I'll again say console dot write line S1 plus S2 plus S3. Take your time. Tell me the output. What will be the output of line number 23?
Way to automation.
Just ping in the chat. Whenever you are trying to provide the answer, just ping in the chat. Way to automation? Yes. If I run this code, basically it's combining all of those three strings and it is providing the output way to automation. Okay. Clear? Now, will it concat all those three strings in same time? How will it will happen? All three strings getting concatenated at same time. How exactly the execution will happen? Any idea? What do you think? Extra mile before answer is given. Now understand it very clearly. Here, how many plus operator you are using? How many plus operator are we using? Now understand it very clearly, guys. I'll tell you. If you remember, in mathematics, there is a rule known as BODMAS. Clear? You guys remember it? Yeah. Plus bracket, innermost bracket will be executed, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, kind of that rule. I hope you guys remember that. Yeah. Yes. Always remember that whatever statement you are writing within the right line. Yes, bracket, open, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, right, Vipin. Whatever code you are writing within the right line function, the execution will always happen from left to right. Okay, listen to my words very carefully. These are very important things. Whatever you write within the right line, the execution in right line will always happen from left to right, but the BODMAS rule will be applied always. The BODMAS rule will be applied, but the execution will happen left to right, but depending upon the BODMAS rule. If there's a bracket within right line, then these things will be different. If you have addition, you have multiplication, the execution will be different based on the BODMAS rule. Now, first of all, when line number 23 will get executed, execution will start. First of all, what will happen? Execution will, because all the operators are same, plus and plus. Okay, plus and plus. The priority is same. The execution priority is same. So what will happen? Left to right execution will happen. First of all, S1 plus 2 plus S2 will happen. The operation will be performed between S1 and S2. The concatenation will happen between S1 and S2. Can you tell me, can you ping me what will be the output of this concatenation S1 plus S2? What will be the output? V2? V2? Okay, correct. Great, guys. So the output of S1 plus S2 will be V2. Now, can you tell me what will be the type of that V2? Because every value has a data type in C#, isn't it? What will be the type of V2? Will it be a integer, double, float, bool, or string? Again, the output will be string only. If string concatenation is happening, the output will always be of string type. So primarily what will happen when S1 plus S2 will happen, the output will be V2 of type string only. So it will become something like this, isn't it? Am I saying the correct thing? Yeah. Then again, the concatenation will happen between this V2 and S3. S1, S2 already concatenated, the output was V2. Now again, the execution will happen and V2 plus S3 will happen. Can you tell me what will be the output of this? What will be the output of this? What will be the output of this? V2 automation. Again, data type. What will be the data type? String. Okay, so the output will be something like this. V2 automation. And finally, the printing will happen. Once the whole execution, once the execution within the right line is completed, then the output will be printed to the console. Understanding? Clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, simple. Fine. So I'll run it. Yeah. I have one more question. This is final, then we'll move to next set of topics that I want to cover today. Tell me the output of line number 24. Do not say anything, just ping me in the chat. And private message. Private message. Do not ping to everyone. Select my name Rahul Jha and ping me privately. Ping me privately. What will be the output of this statement? Harmeet, okay. Harmeet. Okay. Prasad has some other answer. Okay. Anand, okay. Somebody is saying error few, somebody is saying way 1022 automation, Anand is saying way 32 automation. Anybody have any other answer? Just ping me. Okay, one more answer. Great. Now let's see the output first. see the output first, and then we'll discuss this. Let me see the output. What is the output? Why this is happening? Let me run it again. Guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
you're
Yes.
audible.
Fine. It seems the website is also done. Let me refresh. Oops. It removed everything. Okay, no problem. I will write it again. S1 is equal to, don't worry, I'll ping all the codes to you. I'll prepare a file and I will share with all those examples. Don't worry about that. S1 is way, S2 is 2, S3 automation.
String keyword also.
Yeah, string keyword is missing. Nowadays I'm working on JavaScript. Okay. So in JavaScript, everything is flexible. Fine. What was my question? Console dot write line. S1 plus 10 plus 20 plus S2 plus S3. What will be the output? Let me run it. Okay, just see what is the output here. Way 1022 automation. A few of you were having answer as way 32 automation, way 1022 automation. One of you guys, one of the students is telling 30 way to automation. Anyway, that's fine. At least you are trying. That is more important. I'll make your understanding correct now. Now, one of the student told me that the answer will be way 30 way to automation, something like this. Okay. Now understand one thing. As per this answer, I'm assuming that the thought process behind this is that you are thinking that first this 10 plus 20 will happen. It will go left to S1 and then the concatenation will start. That is a incorrect understanding. Let me correct you. First of all, tell me what all operators are we using in this particular statement? What different type of operators are we using? Come on, guys, tell me. Only one type of operator, isn't it? Only one type of operator, which is plus. So BODMAS rule will make any difference here? Will the BODMAS rule will make any difference? Do you think about that? No, it will not make any difference. Why? Because the operator is same. All the operators that we are using in line number 14 are same, plus operator. Isn't it? So the priority is going to be the same. So when the priority of the operator is same, it does not matter. The execution will happen from left to right. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. The precedence is same, right? The precedence of the operator is same. All are plus operator. The precedence is going to be the same. So the execution will happen from left to right. Now focus here. Do not write anything if you're trying to. As I've told you, the plus operator at a time will work on two operands. Yes or no? The plus operator will perform the operation on two operands at a time. Yes or no? Yes. Great. So first of all, the operation will be performed on S1 plus 10. Yes or no? Forget about the output. Just tell me, first of all, what will happen? S1 plus 10 will happen. Yes or no? Yes. Can you tell me addition will happen here or concatenation will happen here? Anybody thinks addition will happen? Anyone? Acha, everybody is saying concatenation will happen. Great. Why addition will not happen? Why addition will not happen? Because one of the operand is a string. Yes or no? One of the operand is string. Yes. That's why one of the operand is string. That's why the concatenation will happen. Okay. Can you tell me what will be the output of S1 plus 10? What will be the output of S1 plus 10? Weight 10 or S10, S1 10. Why Chris, you are saying S1 10? Here S1 is not a string, it is a variable. So the output will be weight 10. Can you tell me what will be the data type of weight 10? What will be the data type of weight 10? String. Yes, exactly. So the output of this S1 plus 10 will be something like weight 10. Make sense?
So, Rahul, why the data type is string only? Because one of the operator is
Understand one thing. Here you are trying to concat one string and an int. Yes.
yes.
Yeah. Like I'll go back again. I'll say S1 plus 10. Now, initially, when you are saying S1 plus 10, primarily what you are trying to do, you are saying first operand is a string, second operand is int, you are using plus operator. So what will happen? Concatenation will happen. Isn't it? Concatenation will happen. String concatenation will happen. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes.
Now we need to decide upon the data type as well. Output data type, we'll have to decide that. Okay, we cannot ignore, because every value in C# or in any programming language will have certain data types. Now, what will make the output? The output will be string S1 plus 10. The output will be weight 10. But what about the data type? Remember one thing, whenever string concatenation is happening, irrespective what is the second data type, does not matter. Whenever string concatenation will happen, always and always that final value data type is going to be string only. Okay, why? Because if we make the data type of weight 10 as string, as int, can you store weight 10 in an int data type variable? Is that possible? Is that possible? No, we cannot. In an int type of variable, we can store only integer value. But in a string, you can store alphanumeric, yes or no? Yes. So that's why whenever string concatenation will happen, the output data type will always be string. Just remember this. Clear?
Yep.
Yeah. Now tell me when S1 plus 10 will happen, the output will be weight 10 and the data type is going to be string only. Clear? Yeah. Now tell me what will happen. Next operation that will happen is weight 10, which is string plus 20. Can you tell me the output of this, which is highlighted right now? Output of the weight 10 20. Data type will be string, isn't it? So the output will be weight 10 20 and the data type will be string. Now what will happen? Concatenation between these two will happen. What will be the output? It will be weight 10 22, isn't it? And finally, the concatenation between these two strings will happen. The output will be, the correct output will be weight 10 22 automation. Is that clear?
Yep.
Yes.
Rahul, here quick thing, like if the console weight one is 10 plus 20 plus S1 plus S2 plus S3, then
We'll
it
see.
will be
Yeah, we'll see that. Don't worry. So this is clear to everyone. Yes. Okay. Now let me take one more example. I'll copy this statement. Okay. This time I will say 10 plus 20 plus S1 plus S2 plus S3. Can you tell me the output now? Guys, ping me. Don't say anything. Just ping me in the chat. Sunil, just check your answer again. Check your answer again. Harmeet, check your answer. Just think about it again. Okay, I'll give you 2 more minutes. I want correct answer from everyone. Take 2 more minutes, but try to give me correct answer. This should be very simple thing. Again, take your time, but try to give me a correct answer. Okay. Let me run it and then we will discuss about the output. What is the output? 30 way to automation. Now, few of you are giving me something like 10, 20 way to automation. Why this is the output? Let's discuss it. Very simple. First of all the operators precedence is same. Yes or no? Yes or no? The operators are same. So the precedence of operators is same. Yes or no? Acha, Anand, you are saying according to BODMAS, first integer value is added. Forget about how does that matter? BODMAS rule is not about the value. It's about the operator, isn't it? Yeah. Forget about me. Just tell me the operator, whatever operator we are using in line number 16, the precedence is same, yes or no? Yes. So there is no point of thinking about BODMAS rule. The execution will happen from left to right, yes or no? The execution will happen from left to right. Okay. Again, plus operator at a time will perform the operation on how many operands? Only 2 operands at a time, isn't it? Yeah. First of all, what will happen? 10 plus 20 will happen. This particular, the statement that is highlighted, selected right now, 10 plus 20, this will get executed. 10 plus 20. Forget about the output. Tell me one thing. What is the data type of first operand here? Data type of first operand. Is it a string? Is this 10 a string? Anybody thinks that this 10 is a string? No, it's a int value, isn't it? It's a int value. What is the second data type? Data type of second operand. Again, okay, Anand, you are saying string. Is 20 string here? Anand, is 20 string here? No, forget about third. Now I'm talking about second operand, which is 20. 20 is a int, yes or no? Yes. So in this particular operation, none of the operand is a string. None of the operand is a string. So when there is no string involved with the plus operator, the plus operator will always perform addition. Is that clear? Concatenation will be done by plus operator only if at least one operand is string. If none of the operand is string, in that particular expression, the plus operator will perform addition, not concatenation. Is that clear? Yes. Now tell me what will be the output of this particular expression, 10 plus 20? Simple, 30, isn't it? And what will be the output of that 30 value? Output of data type of that 30. Data type. Again, it's going to be int only. So the output is going to be 30 of type int. Now what next will happen? Next operation that will be done is 30 plus S1, isn't it? Now tell me the output of this. First of all, tell me concatenation will happen or addition? Concatenation or addition? Concatenation. Exactly. Great, guys. I'm so happy. Concatenation because one of the operand is a string. Okay. So the output will be 30 way and the data type will be what? String. And so on the things will happen. Clear? Now rest all the operation will be concatenation itself because one of the string is definite, one of the operand is definitely going to be string. So that's how the things will happen. And that's why the output of the statement is 30 way to clear. Clear, guys? One final question. One last question. I understand the importance of concatenation. Remember one thing, in Selenium, you are going to use concatenation n number of times. Concatenation is hugely used in Selenium. So that's why your concatenation concept should be very clear. Should be very clear. There should be no doubt. Can you tell me the output now for line number 17? For line number 17. Line number 17, way 32 automation, way 1022 automation. What will be the output? Okay, let's see the output. And the best thing is that everybody is giving me the correct answer now. Okay, so you guys are understanding it correctly and I'm happy. Basically, although the operators are same within this expression, but there is a bracket here. And as per the BODMAS rule, the bracket will be open first. The bracket will be executed first, isn't it? Okay. So first of all, this particular expression will be evaluated. And what will be the output of that? Of the inner bracket? What will be the output of that particular 30? Now, everything is same. There is no BODMAS rule to be applied now. So now the execution will begin and it will happen from left to right. And that's why you are getting, the output of this is going to be way 32 automation. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes. Clear. So that being said, this is all for today's string. So we are not going to talk about string in more detail today. Okay, this is fine. Main thing that I wanted to make you guys understand today is a string concatenation. If that is clear, the thing is done. Okay. Now, next thing that we are going to discuss today.
This concept is common for Java, or C# and Python. Right?
Yeah, for every programming language. Now we will talk about some other operators. So primarily in C#, we are going to read about arithmetic operator. Apart from arithmetic operator, we'll talk about relational operator. We'll talk about conditional operator. Okay. And then we'll talk about a unary operator as well. But at a later point. Basically, I have divided the different type of operators in these segments: arithmetic operators, relational operators, conditional operator, and unary operator. That's how we are going to learn about the operators. Okay. So first talk about arithmetic operator. Now understand one thing. Arithmetic operators are binary operators. What are those arithmetic operators available with us? Plus, minus, multiply, division, and one more is, what is this operator?
Percentage.
This is modulus operator.
Yeah.
Okay, mod operator. So plus we have already seen, we'll take one small example and we'll try to understand the functionality of these operators quickly. So let's say I have variable int I is equal to 10. One more variable int j is equal to, let's say 20. And I also say console of right line. And I want to say I plus j. What will be the output here? Simple 30, isn't it? So 30 will come here. If I say something like I minus j, what will be the output now? Minus 10 or 10? 10 or minus 10? Anand, it will be 10 or minus 10? You are subtracting smaller value with bigger value. See, the output is minus 10, not 10. Basically, 10 minus 20 in mathematics is nothing but minus 10 only. If I say j minus I, then I will get 10 here, isn't it? So this is simple, basic thing, very basic thing. There is nothing much to understand here. This is all you guys must be knowing. What will be the output if I say I more, multiply j, sorry, I percentage j, sorry, I asterisk j. What will be the output here? Simple multiplication will happen. Output will be 200. Simple 10 multiplied by 2, 20 is 200. If I say, let's say I divided j divided by I, can you tell me the output now? J divided by I, very simple, 2. What are you getting here? Can you tell me what is the functionality of this division operator? What exactly you get when you use division operator?
Quotient.
Quotient. Okay, the division operator will provide you the quotient. So 20 divided by 10, the quotient is going to be 2. That's what you are getting here, isn't it? If I say I divided by j, what will be the output now? What will be the output now? Chris is saying 0.5, Sunil is saying 0. Anybody else have any other answer? Okay, let's see the output. Zero. You are not getting 0.5. You are getting 0 here. Now forget about programming language. In mathematics, if you divide 10 by 20, what will be the output? 10 divided by 20 in mathematics, what will be the output? What will be the quotient? 0.5, no? In mathematics, 10 divided by 20 is 0.5, isn't it? In mathematics, I'm not talking about C# or Java. In normal mathematics, 10 divided by 20 is 0.5. Then why the hell I'm getting 0 here? Because the rule is same. Mathematics is mathematics. The rules are same everywhere. C# does not have its own mathematics concepts or rules. It has to be the same. Then why we are not getting 0.5 as the answer and we are getting 0 only? Anybody have any idea about it? Okay, I'll show you one thing that will make you understand everything. Understand one thing. I'll do one thing. I'll change this j from int to double. Okay. Int to double. Let's see the output now. Now the output is 0.5. Why? Why the output is 0.5 now? And why it is not coming as 0 again? Values are same. One is 10, another one is 10, 20 only. I'm dividing 10 by 20. Basically what I'm trying to do, 10 divided by 20 only. Why 0.5 is coming this time? Have you ever try to understand these small things. These are very important things. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll make this j again to int. I'll change it to int again. Let me see the output again. Again, 0 is coming. Now understand why 0 is coming. And when I'm making j as double, 0.5 is coming. Let's see it in a proper manner. Basically, when you are saying ten divided by 20, as per the rules of mathematics, the coefficient is going to be 0.5 only. 0.5 only. That's how mathematics works. The rule is same everywhere. But programming languages have data type concept as well, which is not available in mathematics, isn't it? No. Can you tell me here which operator you are using? Which operator we are using? Division operator. It's a binary operator, yes or no? It's a binary operator, yes or no? Yes. Okay. Can you tell me the data type of first operand? Data type of first operand? Int. Data type of second operand? Again int. So remember one thing, whenever you are trying to perform arithmetic operation between two int values, I'll repeat it again, this is very important. Whenever you are trying to perform arithmetic operation on two int value, the output value data type is always going to be the same, which is int only. Clear? Because you are performing an arithmetic operation on two int value, whatever is the final value, the data type of that final value is going to be int only. Is that clear? Is that clear? But can you store 0.5 in an int variable? Is that possible? Is that possible? Can we store 0.5 in an int variable? Is that possible in C#? No. So what is happening now? If you would have been storing this result of this expression into an int variable, you will definitely get error. I'll show you. I'll say int k is equal to I divided by j. I will try to execute this code. I will try to execute this code and I will get error. Okay, you are not getting error, but when we will be using visual code, you will get error. Fine, because this is not possible. Okay, forget about this statement. I'll show you this in tomorrow's class again. Let me come back to this. When you are trying to perform arithmetic operation on two int value, the result is going to be 0.5 only, but it will get converted. It will get converted into which data type? Typecasting, implicit typecasting will happen into which data type? Int. Automatically this 0.5 will get converted into int, and the output is going to be the end result is going to be the 0 only, because you cannot store anything which is after decimal point in an int variable. Is that clear? So we'll talk about typecasting concept in coming sessions. You can convert one type of value into another type of value explicitly, and it happens implicitly also. Here the typecasting is happening implicitly. No, Harmit, 0.6 will not be 0, will not be 1, it will be 0 only. Whatever is before the decimal point, that will be stored. That will be the output. Okay, so when you will convert 0.5 into int, it will be 0. If you're trying to convert 0.7 into int, it will be 0 only. Fine, is that clear? Anybody have any doubt, please tell me. Clear. If I make any of the data type as double, acha, one more thing. When 10 divided by 20 is happening, the output value is coming as 0.5, which is getting converted into int, and that's why finally 0 is getting printed. That's fine, clear. Before that implicit typecasting is happening, Can you tell me the data type? What will be the data type of this 0.5 value? What will be the data type of this 0.5? Will it be a double or it will be a float? It will be double or float. Somebody was saying float. It will be double only. It will be double only. By default, in C# decimal point values are always by default double. Fine. Now let me convert this J to double now. Let's see the magic. Again, what you're trying to do, I divided by J. Now can you tell me, first data type is int divided by double. This is what we are doing, yes or no? This is what we are trying to do, yes or no? We are trying to divide one int with a double, yes or no? Yes. One of the operand is a double here. Okay. So remember this thing very carefully. When you are trying to perform an arithmetic operations on two different type of data types, when you are trying to perform arithmetic operations on two different data types, the output value data type will be the bigger data type, or the data type which has higher precedence. Now precedence of data type I'll tell you in few minutes. Okay, but for now just remember that the precedence of double is higher as compared to int. Is that clear? Double has more precedence as compared to int. Is that clear? Okay, so here whatever will be the final value, which in this case is going to be 0.5 only, can you tell me this operation which you are trying to perform between int and double, what will be the data type of final value? Double only. So when you will typecast 0.5 into double, what will be the output? When you will typecast 0.5 into a double, what will be the output? The output will remain same, 0.5. That's why you are getting 0.5. Clear? Okay. Now go to YouTube, go to Udemy and try to see if any trainer which is training any automation tool has covered these minor things. Nobody has, apart from my own videos, which I have covered for video automation during when I was covering Java. Nobody will teach you these small things. I'm talking about the automation trainer that are there available in the market. Nobody will tell you these small things. And believe me, these are very important things. During interview, these things will matter. For 2 to 4 years of experience, guy, these things does matter. These things are asked in the interview. Clear? Got it? Was it exciting? This is something new. I hope you are learning. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So this is all about arithmetic operation. There's nothing. One more thing, modulus operator. I will try to take one more example for modulus operator. So I'll copy this code. I will say I mod j. Tell me the output. What will be the output of line number 18? What is the output of line number 18? 0, 0.5, 10, 20. Remember one thing, modulus operator provides you remainder. Okay, let me make j again to int. Now tell me, what will be the output of this line number 18? 0 or 10 or 20? Okay, remember one thing. Let's see the output. Okay, so 10 is getting printed. Okay, if I make this to double, now tell me, what will be the output now? 0 or 10 or 10.0? I have three options for you. 0, 10, 10.0, and none of the above. What will be the output? 0, 10, 10.0, none of the above. Okay, let's see the output. 10 only. Tell me one thing, 10.0 or 10 makes any difference? No. Does it make any difference, 10 or 10.0? 0 and 0.5 make any difference or no? 0 and 0.1 is different. 0 and 0.5 is different. But 0.0 and 0 are same, isn't it? That's why you are getting 10. Okay. Otherwise, the thing will be different. Now, in case of modulus operator, it's very unique operator. Modulus, it sometimes create confusion as well. Just remember one thumb rule. Just remember one thumb rule. Whenever you are using modulus operator, whenever you are using modulus operator, if the first operand is smaller than the second operand, the value of the first operand, if the value of the first operand is smaller than the value of the second operand, the output is always going to be the value of the first operand directly. Do not think anything. Like here, 10 is lesser than 20, yes or no? 10 is smaller than 20. So first operand value is smaller than second operand value. Close your eyes and give the answer. It will be the value of first operand only. Automatically 10. Nothing to be calculated. Simple. Can you tell me now what will be the output now? 18 mod 20. 18. 18. Yeah, see the output now. Okay, now tell me one thing. Now the value is 22 by 22 and this j is 20. Now tell me the output. 22 mod 20. Modulus operator gives you remainder. Now tell me the output. It will be 2 this time. Clear? It will be 2 this time. It will be 2 this time. Clear? Now if both are same, what will be the output? 0. Simple. Clear? Okay. So that's all about the arithmetic operator. There is nothing much that you should worried about. It's very simple. Okay. Clear? So that's about the arithmetic operator. I'll save it here. Next operator that I'm going to talk about is relational operators. Relational operators. Can you tell me what all relational operators are available in C#? Relational operators. One more thing I forgot. One thing I missed here. I have a bool here. Bool B1 is equal to true. Bool B2 is equal to false. And I'm saying console dot write line B1 plus B2. Tell me the output of line number 22. Tell me the output of line number 22. What will be the output? True plus false. 0, 1, 1, 0. Achha, tell me one thing. I'll make both of them true. Now tell me. 1 true plus true true or true plus true false? True true. Mrityunjay, concatenation is not going to happen, na?
Oh yeah, right.
So let's see the output now. Well, nothing is coming. You are getting error. What error are you getting? Just read about it. Operator plus cannot be applied on operands of type bool and bool. Remember one thing. You cannot perform arithmetic operations on Boolean values. Just remember this thumb rule. That is not possible. Because in C#, true does not mean 1. False does not mean 0. True means true. False means false. That's it. What will you make of true plus false? That is not possible. Okay. Remember one thing, you cannot use arithmetic operators with Boolean values. Is that clear? Just remember it. Okay. Okay. So when you will be revising this video, right, just try to make notes. Okay. At the end of the session, I'll talk about the importance of making notes. It's very important to make notes initially when you are learning new things. Okay, fine. We'll talk about that later at the end. So just remember, you cannot use Boolean values with, arithmetic operators on Boolean values. I hope this is clear. Next thing that I will be covering now is relational operator. Relational operators. So we have different type of relational operators available. What are those? Less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, isn't it? We have not equal to as well and equal to as well. I will cover those as equality operator. We have two different type of equality operator. One is equal to and not equal to. Okay, these are equality operator. These two operators, checks about the equality of two different operands. Okay, these four operands will check the relation between those operands. Okay, so when we are talking about relational operators, now we have these four relational operators: less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. I hope you guys have already used these in your earlier, in your projects or in mathematics or during college. These are very simple, but just take some examples here. Okay, I'll say int I is equal to 10, int j is equal to 20. I will say print console.writeLine. I'll say is I less than j. Can you tell me what exactly we are checking? We are just checking that is I less than j. Okay, what will be the output here? True or false? True. Simple. Let me run it. True. Clear. If I say if I greater than j, what will be the output now? False. So let me run it. It will give you false. Okay. Now tell me one thing. If I say less than equal to, I less than equal to j, what will be the output now? True. True. Right? True or false? Anand, why false? Okay, let me show you the output first. We'll discuss this. The output is coming as true. Now understand why true is coming. First of all, when you are saying console.write, that's just for printing the value in the console, that's fine. Within WriteLine, you are saying I less than equal to j. I less than equal to j. In this particular expression, you are using less than equal to. Less than, not only less than, you are not just using less than. You are using less than equal to operator. Clear? So, in this expression, two evaluation might happen. Two evaluation might happen. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying might happen. It might happen that two evaluation is happening. What are those two evaluation that can happen? First, it will check. First, what will be checked? If I is less than j. First, this will get evaluated in this less than equal to. If this gives true, if this, forget about that. The second evaluation that can happen is, it can be something like that, I equal to j. I equal to j. Now, when you are using less than equal to j, the meaning of less than equal to j is completely this. Okay. When this line number 15 will be evaluated, this line number 15 will get executed. It will check if I is less than j or if I is equal to j. Both can be checked. Now, in which case both will be evaluated is very simple. When the first checks give you true, when the first check or first evaluation happens, if that gives you true, the second evaluation will never happen. That it does not matter. So first of all, what check will happen? The first check that will happen will be if is I less than j. Now what it will give you here? True, isn't it? True? Yes or no? True. Because the first evaluation itself is giving you true, the second evaluation will not happen. It will give you true. Basically, it means here that I'll say it means is I less than or equal to j. This is what will be evaluated. Is that clear? Is that clear? When we are saying I less than equal to j, this means this. We are checking is I less than j or I equal to j. Now, the first evaluation I less than j will give you true. The second evaluation will give you false. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. How does that matter? Because or means or operator. If you remember or operator, true or false. What is the output of true or false? True or false is equal to true. Yes or no? That's why you are getting true here. And that's why I was saying that if the first evaluation is giving you true, there is nothing to check about the second evaluation. That does not matter, because or operator is basically within like inner mechanism is just like that. But don't get confused, is very simple. First of all, it will evaluate it is I less than j. If it gives true, the second evaluation will not happen. But now tell me how the evaluation will happen. How the evaluation will happen. First of all, what will be checked? Is I greater than j? Is I greater than j? Now, what will be the output of this? If I greater than j, it will give you false, isn't it? Now, because the first evaluation is giving you false, then the second evaluation will happen. What is the second evaluation? I equal to j. Again, you will get false. False or false means false. Okay. And second evaluation does matter in case of first evaluation gives you false. Is that clear? Like in this example, second evaluation will happen. Okay. So that's why, because both of the evaluation is giving you false. False or false means false, and you will get false here. But I'll take one more example now. I have changed the values. Now both I and j have same value. I and j have same value. Now tell me, what will be the result of first evaluation when I'm saying I greater than j? What is the output? False. It will give false. Now, because the first evaluation is giving you false, now the next evaluation will happen. It will check. Now, when it will check I equal to j, you will get true or false. This time you are going to get true. Now, what is the output of false or true? It will be true, yes or no? Okay, and this time you are going to get true. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Great. I hope this makes sense. Now I hope you understand it correctly. Clear? So there is nothing much to be discussed in the relational operator. Now we are going to proceed with equality operator, and this is very important. First, we'll talk about equal to operator. Great. So again, we have two values already. I'll make it 10 and 20. Okay. Now tell me the output of this code. Can you tell me the output of this? Acha. Before you give me the output of this, tell me one thing. What is the difference between equal to and equal to? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me the difference between equal to and equal to equal to? Remember one thing, in C#, whenever you are using single equal to, it means you are assigning. This is, remember one, I'll write it here. Equal to is an assignment operator. Equal, double equal to, or equal to, sorry. This is equality operator. So don't get confused. Don't get confused. Okay. Equal to is equality, comparison operator, equality operator. But single equal to is an assignment operator. Just assign the value. Okay. Now, in many of the companies, okay, where the standard of interview is not high, they will reject you in this small mistake. Ideally, they should not. Okay. Ideally, interviewer should understand the psychology. When any candidate is giving interview, they are nervous. Definitely, it's natural and it's a good thing. You should be nervous. But I have seen personal experience as well that they will, reject a candidate if it might be possible that by mistake you're using single equal to in place of double equal to. You want to check the values of two integer, but by mistake, because you are nervous, you are using single equal to, and they will reject you on the basis of that. That might be possible. Okay, it happens. So that's why you'll have to be very careful when you're using, when you are trying to check the equality between two values, you will have to use equal to. When you are trying to do assignment, you will be using equal to. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Yeah. Now tell me the output of line number 22. What will be the output? True or false? You are getting false. Why? Because the values are not same, because the values are not equal, because I and j are not equal, you are getting false. If I make the value same, if I say I is 20, j is 20, if I say I is 20, j is 20, now value is same, both are equal, you will get true. Clear? Fine. If I make double, j is equal to 20.0. Now tell me the output. Now tell me the output. True or false? Check. One value is double. Please be careful. It will be same or different. Let me run it. True or false? Let's see. Output is coming as true, not as false. Why? Because equality operator does not care about the data type. It just care about the values. If the values are same, you will get true. Is that clear? Now 20 and 20.0 both as a value, both are same, yes or no? 20 and 20.0 both are same. Values is same, yes or no? Yeah, that's why you're getting true here. Okay, but if I make 20 and 20.1, now the output is going to be false because now the values are different. Clear? Clear? Make sense? Okay. There is one more equality operator which is not equal to. So I'll copy this code. Krish is asking for string class, case sensitive, right? A string class is a different case altogether. We'll talk about that. Don't worry. In order to compare to string, you should not use equality operator. I'll tell you about that. Don't worry. We'll try to cover that in some time. Anyway. Can you tell me the output of line number 23 now? I not equal to j. Is that a correct statement? True or false? It is a true statement. Both are not equal. That's a true statement. because of one of the values 20, another value is 20.1. Both are not equal. That's what you are trying to ask. Is I not equal to j? Yes, I is not equal to j. That's why you are getting true. If I would say both are same, both values are same, data type again does not matter, value matters. Now what will be the output? What will be the output? True or false? Line number 23. Guys, give me answers. False. Exactly. You are getting false. Why? Now you are trying to say I is not equal to j, but it's a correct statement. No, it's not a correct statement. It's a incorrect statement. Both are same. I and j are same. So you are trying to say I is not equal to j, which is an incorrect statement. And that's why. At a nutshell, I will tell you, when the values are same, not equal to will give you false. When values are different, not equal to will give you true. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Cool. One more example. Bool B1 is equal to, let's say, true. Boolean B2 is equal to, let's say, true. I'm saying, sometime I go into the Java mindset. I less than j. Tell me the output. What will be the output of this? Line number 31. False or true? Oh, sorry. I wanted to say B1 less than B2. Sorry. Thank you, Krish. Now tell me the output. True or false? True or false? True or false? True, false. Okay, let's see. Mrityunjay is saying it will throw error. Let's see what happens. You are getting error, guys. Basically, you cannot use Boolean operands with relational operators. Is that clear? How can you say true is less than true? Because true and false are not some value. It's a kind of flag. Okay. You cannot relate them. Either you can check if both are true, you can check if both are false, and vice versa. But you cannot use relational operator. You cannot say true is less than false and false is greater than true. That does not make sense because true and false are not some values. Is that clear? So remember one thing, when you are making the notes, make it again. You cannot use Boolean values with arithmetic operators. Similarly, you cannot use Boolean values with relational operators. Is that clear? Is that clear? You cannot use Boolean values with relational operators also, just like arithmetic operators. Clear? And do make notes of these things. Finally, I'll say B1 not equal to B2. Is that clear? Now tell me the output of this. Line number 31. Line number 31. B1 is not equal to B2. True is not equal to true. Is that clear? Is that correct or incorrect? It's a false statement, and that's why you're getting false as the output. Both are true. Then how you can say true is not equal to true, isn't it? Now if I make one of the value to false, now the output is going to be true. One of the operand is true, another one is false. You are saying true not equal to false, which is correct. Okay, so you can use Boolean values with equality operators. Equality operator means equal to and not equal to. Okay, I'll show you. Let me make again true, and I will say B1 is equal to B2. Let's see the output. So you will get true here. So write it down somewhere in your notes. You can use Boolean values with equality operators. So till now we have talked about three different kind of operators. Arithmetic operators, Boolean values are not allowed. Relational operators, Boolean values are not allowed. Equality operators, you can use Boolean values. Is that clear? Clear, guys? Yes. Okay. So I'll copy this code. Okay. So last topic. String I'm not going to talk about string comparison today. I'll cover it tomorrow. It will take certain time. Okay, so I'll not cover that today. Next thing that I'm going to talk about is unary operator. Very, very important operator. It will be used in for loop and many other times. Okay, so it's very, when you are writing logic within loops, it will be used heavily. So your unary operator concept should be clear. Now, why do, like, can you tell me the type of, what are the different unary operators we have in C#? The different unary operators, can you tell me, anyone? Unary operators, plus plus, minus minus, and there is one more, na, which is not. So these are the three operators that we have, which are unary. Now, why do we call them as unary? Why do we call these operators as unary? Why these are unary operators? Because these operators requires only one operand independent of one data type. No, that's not a correct reasoning behind this. The correct reasoning is these operators require only one operand. If you try to provide more than one operand, you will get compile time error. Clear? These three operators, plus plus, minus minus, and not, they will accept only and only one. Lambda operator we are not going to talk about today. Okay. Oh, fine. So first of all, talk about plus plus. Can you tell me what's this? This is known as what? This is known as increment operator, isn't it? Minus minus is known as decrement operator, and not is known as not. Can you tell me what increment operator does? What increment operator does? What it does?
Increment value by 1.
Yeah, it will increment the value of the operand by 1. What this decrement operator will do? It will decrement the value of the operand by 1, isn't it? What this not operator will do? What this not operator will do? What is the purpose of not operator? Okay, so it will convert true into false and false to true. Is that clear? Is that clear? It will make it true to false, false to true. Is that clear? Yeah, let's see one examples and then we'll close today's session. Int, let's say I have int I whose value is 10. I'll say console dot write line. I'll say I plus plus. Can you tell me the output of this? What will be the output of this? 11. Oops, it's 10. What just happened now? Why we are getting 10, not 11? Okay. Let me change the question. I'll say plus plus I. Now tell me the output. Let's see the output now. Now you are getting 11. But when I wrote I plus plus, you were getting 10. Why? Why? Because understand one thing. Increment operator is again divided into two subcategories. Pre-increment and post increment. Is that clear? There are, again, the increment operator is divided into two subcategory, pre-increment and post-increment. Pre-increment means when the plus plus operator is used before the operand. Okay? When the plus plus operator is used before the operand, it is known as pre-increment. And when the plus plus operator is used after operand, it is known as post-increment. And same thing happens for decrement as well. In decrement operator also you have post pre-decrement and post decrement. I'll write it here. Pre-decrement and post decrement. Okay. Now come back to pre-increment. What does pre-increment does? First increment and then other operation will happen. Is that clear? And in case of post increment, first the other operation will happen. And then the increment will happen. Is that clear? Make sense? This you would have already been, read or used or experienced in your past experience. Okay, fine. So when I'm using plus plus I in line number 22, now here I am using pre-increment or post-increment. In line number 22, am I using pre or post? It's a pre-increment. So as per the rule of pre-increment, first the increment will happen. So this pre-increment operator will increase the value of I. So what will be the updated value of I? 11. So first increment will happen. The value of I will become 11. From 10, it will become 11. And then the value will be printed. So that's why you are getting 11 here. But if in case I will use I plus plus, if in case I will use I plus plus, tell me first increment will happen or print will happen? First print will happen. So what value will get printed? What value will get printed? 10 will get printed. Then what will happen? Increment will happen. Yes or no? Increment will happen. Yes or no? Question mark. It will happen or not? What do you think? Once the output is printed, once 10 is printed, because the first operation that will be happening is print, then the increment will happen. So my question is that the increment will actually happen, yes or no? So few of you are saying no. Let me see that. Let's see the output again. So you're getting 10 here. Why? Because the printing is happening first. Now, how can we make sure that the increment actually happens? Let me show you. I'll again try to print the value of I. I'll again try to print the value of I. Let's see what happens. What is happening? 10 and 11 is getting printed, yes or no? 10, forget about the space. I don't know why the right line is not giving the output next line. That's thing. Fine. But actually the increment is happening. That's why in the second print, like in 23, you are getting 11 here. Why? Because in line number 22, first printing happened, then the increment happened. So value of I will become 11. And that's why you are getting 11 in the second print. Is that clear? In second print. Is that clear? And that's why it's happening. And same if you use, let's say if I use, let's say plus plus I. Now tell me the output. What will be the output in both lines? What will be the output now? 10, 11, 11, 11. What will happen? 11, 11. Because here first increment will happen and then printing will happen. So both in the both line you will get same output, 11 and 11. Is that clear? Making sense? Understanding, guys? Okay. Now tell me one thing. If I say minus minus I, what will be the output now? What will be the output now? 9 or 10? It will be 9. Pre-decrement. You are using pre-decrement. So first decrement will happen and then the printing will happen. You are getting 9. In case if I use I minus minus, now tell me what will be the output. Tell me guys, what will be the output now? 10. So first the print will happen. So 10 will get printed and then decrement will happen, which will decrease the value from 10 to 9. So 10 will get printed. In order to make sure that actually the decrement happening, just try to print the value of 5 again. Clear? Any doubt? Clear? You guys are enjoying or not? You should. If you are not enjoying the things that you are trying to learn, you will not learn. Okay. That's for today. I'll close the session today. From tomorrow onwards, I'll try to start at sharp 8. Okay. Sorry again.
Tomorrow, can you try to take Visual Studio because we need to work there only.
Yes.
If your laptop work.
Yeah, I will use Visual Studio. I will use Visual Studio. IDE.
Okay. See, since I haven't increased the RAM, I will try with my 4 GB. If it not works, I will increase my RAM because it is working very slow.
Fine. So
Tomorrow